right, turn the page, unit vector. Okay, a unit vector is a vector that has the same direction as the original vector, v, but it has a magnitude of 1. Okay, that's why they call it a unit vector, unit being just 1. It has a magnitude of 1, but it's essentially the same vector, it's just short. Here's how you find this. Okay, it is the vector divided by the magnitude. Now, here's another way of looking at that. It's really like a scalar multiple because the magnitude is a number, right? The magnitude is a number, so it's a scalar multiple of the component form of the vector. Okay, it's a scalar multiple of the component form of the vector. So you got to have your magnitude to be able to find the unit vector. So let's look at one of these. Find a unit vector in the direction of v equals -2, 5, and verify that it has a magnitude of 1. So we need to start by finding the magnitude of the original. So the magnitude of v is the square root of your x component squared plus your y component squared. So we've got 4 plus 25, so that's the square root of 29. So to find the unit vector, I'm going to label it u since it's a unit vector. That's going to be 1 over the magnitude times the original vector. So essentially we've got -2 over the square root of 29 and +5 over the square root of 29. And I don't know why, but all of a sudden it's okay for us to leave a square root in the denominator. We're not going to rationalize those. We're going to leave them the way that they are. Now let's verify that that has a magnitude of 1. Okay, this is our new vector, so let's find the magnitude of this new vector. The magnitude of u is the square root of -2 over the square root of 29 squared plus 5 over the square root of 29 squared. So when you square a fraction, you square the numerator and you square the denominator. So that's going to be 4 over 29 plus 25 over 29. They have the same denominator, so we can add their numerator. So that's 29 over 29, which is, of course, 1. And the square root of 1 is 1. So this is the unit vector. Rarely are they nice, pretty numbers. Usually there's going to be a square root involved. And we're just going to leave it. We're going to leave it unrationalized here. Okay, let's do another one. We've got the vector 6, -1. So let's start by finding its magnitude. So 6 squared plus -1 squared, that's the square root of 37. So the unit vector here is going to be 1 over the square root of 37 times the original vector. So that's going to be 6 over the square root of 37, -1 over the square root of 37. We don't really need to verify it again. It's going to turn out the same way every time.